Hello guys. So I'm gonna do a few videos for a neck and shoulders release. Like I know a lot of my clients have problems with neck and shoulders. So I'm just gonna give you a quick series of exercises that really help me when I come from work and do massage, just to release the upper body. Okay, if you've been in the computer all day, like most of you have been, I suppose. So yeah, yes, let's start. Just gonna put this a little bit bigger so I can see myself. These exercises, you just need a mat. So you can just need a mat, a thick mat or a couple of mats. We're just doing kind of Pilates exercises. Okay, so you're laying on the floor. And then you're gonna have the feet hip width apart and knees hip width apart. Okay, so what I do normally for my beginners clients, I put a block between the knees so the knees are not together, there is that space. Okay, and then you use your inner thighs, but today we're just gonna focus in trying to just relax the neck and shoulders. So you keep the block by the side, lie on your back, find your neutral pelvis. So you can put the hands on the palms of the hands on your hip bones, fingers on your pubic bone, and then your pubic bone and hip bones should be at the same height. If you imprint, that's how we are going to start the exercise, then your index finger will come up. You don't have gap between the lower back and the mat, and then come back to neutral. Hip bones, pubic bone on the same line. If you overarch, your pubic bone will go lower. Okay, so you can do that just to mobilize the spine, your lower back. But for now we just want to try to find a neutral pelvis, and then have the hands on the floor. You have the hands on the floor, but just to show you, the first thing that you're doing is engaging the pelvic floor, so you can contract the muscles like you're holding away, and then you tilt. So you don't have a space between the lower back and the mat. You keep the arms by the side, and you keep looking to the ceiling. Then as you breathe out, you start lifting vertebra by vertebra of the mat. Then breathing, when you have a line between shoulders and knees, lengthen through the knees. Then as you breathe out, again, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, going to the floor. Okay, so the thing here, you're trying to find, to articulate the spine. So you're always moving in the center of the spine. Yeah, the key is like you're trying to make that space between the vertebrae. So you are trying to stretch all the muscles between the vertebrae. Okay, so coming back. And then the same thing, so you're breathing. As you breathe out, engage pelvic floor, tilt your pelvis. Start lifting vertebra by vertebra. Breathe in. As you breathe out, again, trying to put a vertebra at a time on the mat. Okay? So one more, breathe out to come up. Breathe in, breathe out, and you imagine that you're doing that shape on the sand, on the beach. So you want to do the shape of the spine one by one vertebra at a time. Okay? Then next one, we are gonna use the arms. If that is enough for you, just do the same thing. You can always pause the video, like and then try in your house, do a few more. But the next step will be, this time we are gonna change the breathing, just to flow a little bit more with the breathing. So you are gonna breathe in, tilt the pelvis, and then start going up, taking the arms over the head at the same time. Then as you breathe out, Again, going on vertebra by vertebra. Okay. So next time you're gonna count with the breath. So you are gonna try to breathe the same time as you breathe out. So you can breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if it's not long enough, then you count to 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and same thing. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next one, keep the arms by the side, come up, and then you take in the shoulders underneath you, interlock the fingers, just stretching your shoulders. You're trying to keep the shoulders underneath. And then what you're trying as well is not arching the lower back here. We're trying to stretch the upper back. So you're trying to keep the tailbone towards the knees, focusing more stretching the upper back. So chest towards the chin, but lower back long. Hold it for a few seconds. Then release the hands, slowly go down. Take the knees towards the chest, rock a little bit side to side. Okay, so next thing that we're doing, we've been stretching for the lower back up. We're trying to stretch for the upper back down. So this time, you're taking the arms by the side, same. You're keeping a neutral pelvis. This time we are going to engage the core, so you engage the pelvic floor before you start. Then as you're taking the navel towards the spine as you breathe out. Always, if you're beginner, you cannot do the breathing, just focus more on the engagement. So you engage pelvic floor and you take your navel towards the spine. Okay? So you engage the pelvic floor as you breathe out. Belly in. And that's what you want to see when you come up, that your belly is not popping out, your belly is going in. Okay? So again, breathe in. You're trying to breathe into the back of the rib cage. As you breathe out, navel towards the spine, and do like somebody's pulling your wrist. Breathe in to lower. Again, breathe in. As you breathe out, breathe in to lower. Okay, so you're trying to feel in this stretch. You're trying to really feel the stretch of the upper back. If you feel too much tension on your neck, then just skip this exercise, because we're trying here to release the neck and shoulders. And this exercise, if you're not doing well, you might not find that benefit. Another way to do it, you can have the hands behind the head, but make sure that you're not making any tension on your neck, straining your neck. So all the weight of your head is in your hands, on your hands, okay? And then you do the same thing. So you breathe in, you engage the pelvic floor. As you breathe out, you take in your belly in, navel towards the spine, come up, breathe in to lower, okay? Somehow I never feel so much stretch in this variation, but you can try both. So yeah, again, breathe in. As you breathe out, engage the core and lift. Breathe in, breathe out, navel towards the spine, keep your pelvic floor engaged. Okay, these exercises, I I have put them so you can release your shoulders and neck. So always, you don't need to do at the same time as I'm doing. You just pause the thing and you do your own thing. You're trying to do as relaxed as possible and trying to keep all relaxed on the face and shoulders all the time. Okay, so next one. So next one, we are gonna do rolling like a ball. It's really nice, this one. I really like it because it gives you that compression on the spine when somebody is doing a massage to you. So you're really stretching all the muscles of the spine. And though if you have osteoporosis or slip disc, don't do this. Just skip it. If you have any questions, always ask your GP or your doctor. Before you do anything that doesn't feel good, you just skip it. I will put a few videos so you can choose all the things that you like and do it at home. Okay, so next one. So you are at the front of the mat, then you hold in your knees. You are gonna roll like a ball, so you do it like a ball shape, you know, completely straight. You are gonna breathe in to go back and breathe out to lift. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. This is really nice. So this one, you can carry on doing while I'm talking if you want, but this one is feels really good in your spine, and if you have any tension on the upper back, you're already feeling it, how your spine goes like click, click, click. I mean, not the spine, but the muscles and everything is stretching. So you can do this one. It doesn't require much strength. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, however. Then this will be very energetic. So this is very good exercise to start the day or to bring you some energy. Okay, so next one. So carry on with the exercises. I'm gonna do the one that I really, really love. This exercise is called opening doors, and it's one of my favorites if you really want to stretch your middle of the back, your thoracic back, and your shoulders. So taking my props. So you don't need to buy blocks, so anything for this, but I just have the blocks around. You can use a pillow. If you use a pillow, use a flat pillow, not one that is really bumpy. Be more comfortable with a pillow. So you put the head on the front of the, so if you see, I'm putting my head here, I put it in the beginning, the same with if you have a pillow. For people that if you have problem on the hip, especially if you have a hip replacement, put block between the legs. If you're comfortable, you don't need block or pillow between your legs. Like I said, you can use pillows, cushions, whatever you use in your bed. And then you have the arms forward. In this one, we just going to breathe in to open, just to flow, looking at the hand. Breathe out to come back. Okay, I don't have much space. You can always find more space. And start again. So breathing to open. You see my head is following the movement. I like this really on the floor, but you feel like really squashing down, or if you have a broad back, you might want a block, and just the same. Okay, and then my very, very favorite one. This is a modification of this exercise. Sorry, just taking things to the side so I have all the space I need. And in this one, you are starting reaching forward with the hand, and then you're doing a semicircle over the head until your arms are in a cross. And then breathing. As you breathe out, you coming back. Okay, if you notice, I'm breathing out on the movement. So every time I move, I breathe out. This is a stronger stretch. And same thing. So if you have problem with the hip, block between the knees on the top of each other, or if you want more stretch, you put the top knee on the floor, so doesn't move. And then you do another one. So the same, breathe out. I'm touching the floor, but I'm not flexible. But if you're not that flexible, you just let the gravity do the work. Okay. So the next one, we hold in the stretch. So you are gonna stop in the where you feel most the stretch. So just gonna go down so you can see my arm a little bit more. And then again, breathe out. Stop and breathe. And really feel that nice stretch on all your back, from your lower back to the top and the shoulder. And really nice. So you can hold this for 30 seconds. Really opens the chest, the pectorals. And when you're ready, come back. Okay, so then the next thing, you just roll to the other side and do the other side. I'm not gonna do the other side because you can stop the video and do it. You know what you're doing, just the same thing. So, okay, so next thing, we just going into all fours. You're keeping the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hip, and you're trying to keep as long as you can. So you're trying to keep as long as you can from the crown of the head to the sacrum, and so it's really lengthen the spine. Okay, keep them, always spread the fingers, and you're pushing with the hands with the inside and the outside of the hands. Always when you stand on your hands, you do this. Then as you breathe out, you stretch like an angry cat. You're taking the navel towards the spine. So again, breathing full, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Really, really nice. Okay, and then if you don't have problem with the lower back, you don't have tightness there, we're doing the same thing, but this time we arching the spine. So you go into a hollow in your back, into the cat position, and then as you breathe in, we're gonna start arching the back from the bottom of the spine to the top, slowly. Then as you breathe out, stretching in one go. And as you breathe in, you start from the bottom of the spine, middle, top of the spine, neck, head. Breathe out, stretching in ones. Breathe out. Sacrum, lower back, middle back, upper back, neck, head. Breathe out. And as you breathe in, like a snake, slowly going up towards the head. Breathe out. Then you're going into a child pose. So you're taking your bottom towards the heels. You keep the knees hip width apart, just like you had them. And then you placing your rib cage on your thighs. I'm not gonna go into lateral breathing because this is just for, don't want to be very technical, as just teaching people just to release shoulders and neck. So just breathe. Then you're taking the arms and the hands towards one side. And then you go to the other side. Then come back to the center. Take the arms behind the back and stretch your arms. Sorry, keep it always the head. Don't look at me when you do this. Just keep the head. You always can look after or before, but try to keep the head in the center. Okay? And then hands down, arms by the side, chin toward chest, and then rolling up vertebra by vertebra into a sitting position. Okay, next thing. You're sitting on the floor. If you feel comfortable, you're sitting on the floor. If you're not comfortable, you're sitting in a couple of blocks. If you're still not comfortable, you're sitting on a chair. You can do this on a chair while you're working. So the key here is that you keep the back really straight. You think that a string pulling you up towards the ceiling. And then you can sit toe of the foot together. If you have problem with the knees, legs apart, slightly bent, or you can sit on your heels. Okay, I love this position, but just make sure that you're not overarching your lower back by seeing this one. So you keep the lower back long, and then arms by the side. And then you breathe out, stretch the top of the body. Breathe in, and breathe out. A few ones. Don't worry too much about the breathing, just enjoy the exercise, like a child playing with the movement. Just feel that nice stretch on the upper side. And the next one, you stop. And then you're doing a circle. Then you put the arm in across with the chest. Spread the fingers, look at the hands. So we're gonna go down so you can see a little bit more. So yeah, spread out the fingers, look at the hand, and then you do another circle, and then you take again arm over the head into the stretch. Go to the other side. Again, stretch into the side, then you do a circle. You put the hand in the arm in a cross with the chest, and then you spread the fingers, look at the hand, then you do another circle, and take the arm over the head, and then a little bit faster, so you flow with the movement. You go to the side, you do a circle, look at the hand, another circle, arm over the head, and then the other side. Okay? This is gonna be for today. Thanks for joining the channel. I will post videos, especially for the people that want to carry on stretching the shoulders and back. I just wanna give you a last tip on the floor. So this one really, really will sort out your upper back. You need a bolster, yeah. You will need a bolster. So you sit on the front of the bolster. You lie on the bolster. This is more a yoga thing that I really sort out my neck all the time. Then you go sliding on the bolster, keeping the head in the center always. When you feel your shoulders are touching, then you stop and you straighten the legs. And then you can keep here as long as you can, just feeling really relaxed. For this one to come out, you bend your knees, and this will make as well the difference. You are gonna roll to the other end of the bolster like a snake, slowly. into the mat. Until your bottom is on the floor, put the legs on the top, and then just release the legs by the side, arms by the side, and let your body settle. And leave for a couple of minutes. That last exercise, if you cannot do any of the other ones, this last exercise is the best. Really opens, but you need to keep it at least 2 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. I normally keep it longer. Keep as relaxed as possible, because sometimes all these problems with neck and shoulders is more of the stress, okay, as well as bad posture in the computer, but it's so much to be with thinking so much. So that time to relax, switch off your mind, just being in a nice shape on your body with that chest open, letting all the fresh air coming into your chest. So really trying to breathe really deep in this last one. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a couple of pillows, but you can find this so many places, not that expensive. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you. I hope to see you tomorrow or next day. Thank you. Give a thumb to my video if you like it. If not, sorry about that. Thank you very much.